What's up guys, WinterKills, and we're back with a updated deck profile of NEKROZ. This build I've been testing a lot with recently, and it is the build that was seen in my last dueling video, which was the NEKROZ mirror match. I was playing against my brother, of course playing on the Star Raider mat, so if you guys were wondering what that build was, this is going to be obviously the video for that, and I'll be getting my brother's NEKROZ build up, so you can kind of see how they vary. There's a lot of ways you can run this deck, like playing Jin, not playing Jin, upstarts. A lot of people are playing Armageddon Knights, some people are playing Mathematicians. You know, there's just a whole lot of ways to run the deck now, with, you know, everything being hit the way it was, like prep to 1 and Bryo to 2. Like, it's not so much cookie cutter anymore. There's a lot of variants people are making now. It's actually pretty cool that the whole YGO community is sort of coming up with all these creative ways to play the deck. Different than we've been seeing for the past month or so. And also today, something a little different. I'm going to be trying a little different way to do these deck profiles, since I'm kind of getting in the way of changing everything now, kind of moving up, and like with the intro that I've been doing and all that stuff. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into the monster lineup for the rituals, and yeah, the way we're going to be doing this is going to be different, so you'll see that in just a moment. So we're going to head right into the ritual monsters. Alright guys, so this is basically the ritual lineup that I've been running. So as you can see, we're still playing the standard 3 Unicorn. It's one of the best, probably the best, you know, besides Bryanek here, best ritual monster in the deck. It sets up all your rank 4 plays, and it adds stuff back from the graveyard. And you usually go for the Kaleidoscope play, which sends the Herald, which obviously gets you that free plus after summoning it. Obviously 2 Bryanek, you want to play max out on those. 2 Valk, I really do want to try 3, I just don't have a 3rd Valk to get my hands on. And everybody's looking for the stuff, so it's kind of hard to get. But 2 Valk has been working absolutely fine, since you can easily recycle with Emerald and Unicorn. 2 Colossus still. Now that, you know, prep and stuff got hit, this is something I wanted to try and play at 3, but never really got around to it. But 2 right now is definitely okay. And then still playing one of Decisive, Gungnir, and Trishula. And I know a lot of people are playing 2 Trish right now, now that Bryo's hit. And a lot of people seem to be liking it. My brother's build is actually playing 2 Trish, and he said he really likes it, because that way you don't have to worry about wasting the Trishula's pitch effect, so your stuff can't be targeted, which is an amazing effect right now, especially for Book of Moon and stuff and all those outs people are trying to play. You know, Trish is not a bad card to use its pitch effect, obviously, besides its other effect for when it's summoned. Alright, so that is it for the ritual lineup. We're going to go ahead right into the regular monsters. So as you can see up the top there, we are maxing out on all the Jews we want to play. Awesome stack target with Lavalva Chain, and besides other amazing utilities in the deck, you want to play 3 now. Second line, you'll see here we're playing lots of hand traps. I did want to main Shared Ride, but I feel like against NEKROZ, that's when Shared Ride's mostly useful, and you're not always playing the mirror match, and I felt like Maxi is good in the mirror match itself, and also very good in the rogue matchup, as well as effect failure. So maining 3 of each has definitely been amazing, and I really do like it. And then down here you'll see we have our 2 Shurit still, and the 1 Exiled Force. This is a Jin out that you can search with Rhoda, basically just tribute and pop, and if they don't have to go near the Trish, free Jin out, and it gets rid of problem cards like Vanity's Fiend and stuff like that. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and get into the spells. For the spells, we still have our standard mirror lineup, 2 Mirror, 2 Kaleido, and 2 Cycle. The only thing I would want to change really is maybe adding a 3rd Cycle, because it's so good. Still playing 2 Rhoda. One other card I wanted to try to was Warrior Returning Live, because that's also a very nice card to recycle some of your Shurits and your Colossuses and your Bryos. So it has utility in here, but I was playing it and not anymore. But the 2 Rhoda is still definitely something you definitely want to play to search out combo pieces. And then we're still playing 1 prep, obviously, and then our 3 Jin outs, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Book of Eclipse, and 1 Raigeki. Definitely want to play those Jin outs. Here we are with the traps. We're only playing 2, 1 Torrential and 1 Warning. I feel like right now these are the 2 best traps to be playing if you're going to be playing traps at all, just because they're on summon and they're not slow like Mirror Force or anything, and they do definitely stop Jin plays and Trish plays. At least this does. So yeah, that is it for the main deck. We'll go ahead and get into the extra deck. We're at the extra deck, so up top you can see that we are playing basically all of our Kaleidoscope targets, 2 Quasar, 1 Star Eater with 11, and then we're playing the Dragoceitos because it is a 10, so it's good for the Brio Unicorn play and decks that are very reliant of the extra deck. Being able to send that is very, very helpful. And then of course with 2 Herald of Arclight, I know a lot of people like to play 3 of this guy because I think it's so good, but really 2, I mean, in a game is all you're ever going to need, and then one of the bigger guys is all that will really come up. And then for the rank 4, still playing the Dark Xyz, Castel, Chain, Direwolf, Rhapsody, which is so key in the mirror match. And then we have the Cowboy, obviously, that's a staple you do want to be playing because you don't want to be kicking yourself in the butt for not playing it when you can win because you can make that and you just don't have access to it. And then down here, still playing the Dweller and the Honor Arc. This is 14 cards. I'm missing Daigusto Emerald, but obviously that would be in here, so if you want to know what my extra deck looks like, it's this plus Daigusto Emerald. So yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the side deck. So here we are at the side deck. So we're playing 3 Artifact Lancia and 3 Kaiku. This is obviously mirror match material, and against any other decks that like to banish, such as Ritual Beast and stuff like that. Very, very strong, and also Kaiku is very good against Burning Abyss and Shadal and stuff like that. Now down low we have the Twisters, the MST, just because you still don't want to lose that one of Vanities or any decks that really like to play Floodgates, such as Mind Drain, which I start will feel become a huge thing, along with Mind Crush. So that's why I would like to put some Royal Decrees in here, if anything. Definitely probably going to be cutting the Twisters for Royal Decree, just because I feel like now that Cliff Warts aren't that huge, you don't need all this back row hate. The soul releases are really key and can be blowouts against the Mirror Match, Burning Abyss, Shadal, and a lot of other decks. And then lastly, the Mind Crush. This is something obviously I want to be bumping up to 2 or even 3 because it's so killer in the Mirror Match and against a lot of decks in general right now. A lot of decks in the game are searching and adding things to their hand. So Mind Crush is very, very utility. It is a very, very good utility to have in the side deck. So yeah, if there's anything I would be changing is taking these 3 out for the 3 Royal Decree, and maybe cutting down on a Kaiku or a Lancia for a second Mind Crush. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, your support is always appreciated here. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. And others, guys, we'll see you next time.